Who the hell is this in my subscription box? Scabby Lube? What the? Yes! It is me! I'm not dead. I'm still around and kicking. Your boy Yammie Dude has been ridiculously busy IRL, and I have let you down, my sweet nooblets. I haven't given you the sweet motorcycle content you've come to love and require for basic sustenance. But fear not. Summer is coming right around the corner, and I have the perfect list to guide you through the warmer season. Unless you live in some amazing place where the weather is always perfect. Looking at you, California. Before we jump in though, I wanted to thank the good people over at Vincero Watches once again for sponsoring this video. You've seen me shout these guys out before, and that's for good reason. They make a kick-ass watch at an affordable price. They sent over this Chrono S for me, and I've really enjoyed wearing it. And hey, a good-looking watch is definitely one way to look cool on a motorcycle, huh? Am I right? Yep. Okay. For a limited time, you can hit the link below and get 15% off your order at Vincero. Tell them your Yam sent you by using the code Yammie at checkout. Your Yam wouldn't betray you. Trust me, these watches are actually really dope. Okay, let's jump into it. Drinking that thick-ass water before riding. Before you head out and pop the dankest woolies everywhere you go, if it's a super hot-ass summer day, you're gonna want to drink a lot of water before you even go out. This seems a bit counterintuitive, huh? Why would you drink the water before the thirst consumes your body? Well, if you're already full up on that thick-ass water before you even go out, your body won't crave the thirst like a 19-year-old repressed college student in their first year of university. I'm not really sure of the science behind this, and frankly, this is a glorified shitpost on the internet, and I'm not going to conduct major research to make y'all slightly chuckle more while you take a poop. That's right. That's how deep my analytics go. I know you poop while you watch my videos. But every time I've gone out riding and butt-chugged 3 gallons of water before hitting the streets, my life is slightly better. It's sort of like reverse swamp ass. You fill the swamp with more water and just hope for the best. Why do you think I called it thick-ass water? Emphasis on the thick ass. This kind of got away from me. Just drink lots of water before going out. That's the advice here. Textile Everything, all day, every day. Recently, a friend of mine who wanted to get into riding was showing me some of the gear they wanted to pick up. In case you don't know, the Yamster lives in Texas, and for a solid 4 months out of the year, this place is a smoldering wasteland where nothing grows. Time stands still, and everything you touch becomes lava. They showed me some sweet Dainese gear. Dainese, please cut me a check. I will promote you on my tombstone if I have to. But it was all black leather, and as much as I love looking like a gimp, black leather is actually the very last thing you ever want near your body when it's as hot as Satan's taint outside. I've got one word for you. Textile. Textile everything. Get your textile jacket, boots, pants, underwear, helmets, bike, everything. Get that airflow, son. Let the winds of change cool you down. Textile is basically a neo chain metal and is a super material for defeating really gnarly summer days. Although leather jackets look about 1 billion times more sick, textile is going to save your skin and keep you cool. If you can, also get those boots that have the air in the name so your sweet little toes will stay warm. DM me some videos of your toes. Wait, what? Wearing cooling garments. You know how in the desert they wear layers even though it's ridiculously hot? It's all about the fabrics. Wearing those tight-fitting, sweat-wicking undergarments really do work, even though you better hope you're going out on a mission and not doing some kind of casual riding because you can't walk around in public wearing a goddamn catsuit after taking your gear off. Unless you're ripped, then just assert ultimate dominance like the Giga Chad that you are. I wore a pair of these for my track days, and they really do work. It's actually kind of crazy. If you're really committed to staying cool, this is one of the best ways to do it. There's some dude out there who is squidded wearing nothing but these cooling garments. There just has to be. I imagine he looked like some futuristic motorcycle riding punk, which, by the way, if you'll allow me to go on a tangent really quick, do you guys ever realize that we live in the future when you look at motorcycle riders? Seriously, you have a guy who has a wireless communications device strapped to his helmet that's connected to a space phone that talks to satellites while wearing space-age gear that protects his body, all while riding a missile that can do 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and has crazy electronics. If you told somebody that in the 1950s, they'd think we're gods. Okay, back to it. Camel Packs. Not just for hiking bros out in Colorado backpacking for 7 days trying to find themselves before going back to their soul-crushing jobs. That's way too me IRL for me IRL, my dude. Please, Yammie, stop. I don't watch your videos to feel feelings. Camel Packs are surprisingly useful for a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. When I started riding, which was about 2 weeks ago, by the way, I used to think that those humps on the back of the suits were used for waters, like a camel. I had no idea they were for protection. Until I saw a dude wearing a jacket and he had a little bag of water in it, and then I realized I was very dumb. To be honest, those aren't super necessary since you're probably stopping every few hours or so to drink your epic ass water, but they are a nice feature to have if you're doing some distance riding and you don't feel like stopping and starting quite as much. A really great alternative is duct taping a gallon-sized Ziploc bag filled with water onto your back and using 4 to 5 bendy straws to gulp up the water while you ride. Shitty pro tips from Granny Boob! Squidding. To be honest, squidding is the best way to go if it's hot as balls outside. Just wear nothing. Ride completely nude and you'll be feeling like a polar bear in the Arctic, which in this day and age is actually kind of warm. I can't wait until Dallas becomes a beautiful beachfront city in a few thousand years. Houston will be an exotic tourist destination where you scuba dive down and see how those dirty Philistines used to live. There's a sort of sick, guilty pleasure that comes with squidding, which don't you dare get on a high horse on me and start spouting some at-gat stuff. We've all squidded once and it feels great. Sun's out, guns out, boys. And in my case, those guns are actually a Nerf gun with a childproof lock because I am a sweet little soy boy. I actually don't condone riding without gear, for the record. Any little spill on a motorcycle without gear would be brutal. Damn, boy! Keep real cool, both figuratively and literally, if you decide to squid it up, my dude. Helmets with extra ventilation. This is huge. Huge, even. Getting a helmet with some proper airflow would dramatically change how cool your dome is during those hot summer days. I had an Icon Alliance and later switched to an Arai Signet Q, and the difference was just night and day. The Arai had all these little vents you could open up, and it felt like there was a cool breeze on the top of your head while you were riding, like a small army of ants just breathing a balmy air on your dome, because let's face it, it's still hot and you're not going to escape that. Some helmets have features where you can slightly crack the visor while keeping it closed, which allows for some really excellent cooling capabilities. Honestly, lots of people wonder if those expensive helmets are worth it, but for those features alone, they are totally worth it. It's like wrapping your head in the inside of a Mercedes versus a Toyota Corolla. And finally, riding into a large pool or body of water. This one's a bit exotic, perhaps a little too far out there for the normies, but a common tactic for keeping cool in the summer is to ride directly into a pool or a large body of water. What better way to make sure your bike doesn't overheat than to give it a nice cool bath? People often forget that bikes need cool showers from time to time, and you'd be a terrible motorcycle owner if you didn't give it the love and care it deserves. Here's what you do. Locate your local swimming pool or watering hole. Set up a small ramp because they can be finicky about bringing your motorcycles into the facility. Accelerate towards the ramp and launch into the pool. You'll make everybody really happy, and they might even give you a free popsicle for your trouble. That's about gonna wrap this one up, boys. I wanted to say from the bottom of my cold, frigid heart, I truly do appreciate everyone who watches my videos. I have honestly let you guys down by not posting quite as frequently, but I am extremely humbled by everyone who keeps watching my other videos. It's kind of crazy. Thank you. If you haven't already, you should subscribe. I mean, this is the premier motorcycle shitposting channel on YouTube. Trust me, I've looked around. Ain't nobody doing it quite as good as the old Yammie dude. I'll see you next time, and ride safe. Later.